Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to this next video. Today's January 4th, 2024. I'm recording this real time. The markets are still open, but I wasn't able to record my trade today live for you. I was able to record it, but my software cuts off after 30 minutes of recording, and my trades today took way longer than 30 minutes than it should. But I just want to go over kind of what the mindset I was doing today and what I was looking at, how I analyzed the markets, and how my trades went. So, right here's a screenshot of my in progress trade that I had earlier. Now, I did end up failing one of my Bill Knox accounts because of the live trailing. Now, if this was a regular account, there was no EOD, or I mean, no live trailing. I would have been fine. I would have kept going. The trades, my account would still be alive. But with these prop firms, some of them have this live trailing, and that's what really kills my account because I was up well over $3,000 on a 50K account, and I ended up blowing it because it went through some drawdown, and technically I was still in profit, but ended up killing the trade automatically. But I went ahead and traded my other account, and this was a quick screenshot. I had to manage my position, so I didn't get the screenshot properly, and I ended up passing two of my accounts, one 100K and another 50K. So that puts me up at four total passed accounts. I just need to flip some micros to meet the trading day requirements, which I believe for Bill Knox is 5 days, and then this one for Apex is 7 days. I only have one Apex account because I kind of want to stay away from that and try to look at more of the end of day accounts here with their trailing drawdowns. Um, these are just gonna keep killing my accounts because I like to hold for the big move and get more points out of it. But with these prop firm rules, you kind of have to be a scalper and mitigate your risks. You can't really go into such a big position either, or else even if you're right or wrong, that drawdown's gonna kill you. Um, these are great rules to have, if you're trying to be consistent and be a profitable trader. But what happens if you're actually a profitable trader and you're already making good money? Then these rules are just gonna cut against you. You're gonna have to limit your style and then work your way into that profit target. And it would take much longer to get there. So right now I'm just gonna review my trades for today and show you what I was kind of looking at here. So we can see this is the 1 minute chart. Let me go ahead and remove all these lines for you because it's just gonna get too confusing here. Oh, I didn't mean to take off those lines. All right, let's see. Let's do this. So opening bell 6:30 here. I'm on Pacific time. You could see that pre-market was just right below, and I did get in right before, but for some reason my take profit didn't activate right here, and it didn't tap me out of the trade. And these are just some of the flaws with the server that they use, which is Rhythmic. That's what they use for their connections for the trade and their feed. It's not the best. I've had more success with Ninja Traders platform, using them as a broker, or even Tradeovate. But anyways, regardless of that, so I ended up getting stuck with 10 micro contracts down here, and then we had this pullback up to this zone. And in the 5 minute, I was still holding on to this trade because we had this line right here. I had it drawn earlier, but I had this line drawn, and I thought this was a great pullback. If we get into this, it's a better price to get in for a short. So I went ahead and went in with 20 more additional micro contracts, so a total of 30 contracts with a average like somewhere over here. So I got in 20 up here, and then I got 10 up down here. I rode this sucker down, and I was up heavy. I was up 20 some points, was it? Let me see. 49. Oh, actually, that was even more. So it was about 30 some points. And I should have taken my profit here. I had 2 points of where I should have taken my profits. We just couldn't make it back down to that pre-market low. And now you can see currently we are targeting pre-market low here again. But I ended up getting stopped out. So I couldn't even get out for break even because at that point my drawdown had eaten up all my profits because I was well over $3,000 worth of profits, and then when it came back against me, I couldn't go out for break even. I ended up getting stopped out, and so I switched to my other account at this point, um, and looked for more opportunities. And now what I was seeing with my past account today is that the 15-minute was coming back up, right? It was starting to look bullish, and I thought there's no way we can go all the way up here because pre-market highs so far. It is NQ and it is very volatile, so anything could happen, right? We just want to go with the flow because I follow trend and that's all I care about. I don't care about planning on a reversal. So I went ahead and went for a long, and I captured here 45 points. That's when you saw my profit here. I was trying to take it while I was trying to take a screenshot while the price was going up to my target, but you can see here, let's zoom into the 1 minute, but we get a very soft touch to that pre-market high. Now we don't really quite get it, but I saw that we kept rejecting it, and I eventually just took my profit off, and I ended up passing the account, or in the 50K and then the 100K, and then we ride it all the way back down here. Now we're just watching. I'm all cash right now, not getting into any more trades because I have three past. Well, I guess at this point it's four past accounts, and then I did fail about two accounts on my way to get this, and really NQ's being so indecisive today. And normally when we do touch a pre-market level, we get that overshoot and retest eventually later in the day or even sooner. But looks like today we're gonna get that much later, and it's already almost market close. We're about 2 hours away from the market's closing, and I'm not really interested in this price action. I don't care to get chopped up because, as you can see, it really doesn't want to break any of these levels. And I don't want to be glued to my chair the rest of the day waiting for it to get so close to a level and not break it. But that's kind of what I was looking at. I did draw these trend lines again as support to bounce off. You can see we bounced off pretty well on these. Right here is previous day low, and I was expecting to either lose or reject off this point and then come back down to pre-market low, but it just didn't happen, so we rode it all the way back up again. That's when I entered my long here on my other account. But overall, I'd say it was a good day. Even though we lost the account, it's fine. It's not our fault that I lost the account. If this was a real live account, that wouldn't have happened. I would still be valid and still be able to trade and make my money back. But you just can't win them all, and I gotta fix my strategy to meet these prop firms' rules and all their little nicks. But well, looking back right now, I'm gonna have to adjust my strategy. I'll probably just take profit of about 15 to 10 points and then call it a day. Maybe leave a few runners to get to the pre-market level that I wanted to go, but I don't have to take profit necessarily at pre-market. I think definitely going back to how I'm trading now, I can do that after I pass the accounts and meet that buffer line, which is $3,000 or $53,000 total of profit, right? So once I meet that 3K buffer, I can trade however I want. The trailing drawdown doesn't matter to me anymore because I've created that buffer. And so I think moving forward, that's what I'm going to end up doing. I'll just be taking these little scalps at 15 to 10 points until I meet that profit target. And then I can treat it like an actual account, right? A real live account, and get past these silly rules. So I'm also going to be looking today on some end of day accounts with some prop firms. I heard Trade Day is a pretty good prop firm for that EOD, and then they have instant payouts at same time that you do request it. So I'm looking forward to that. We're going to take a look at it here and probably get a discount code, and we'll see how we do tomorrow in the coming days. Thanks for watching.